is working tonight on the engine. So
Yeah.
when we get done, if he's out on a run, it's just going to record until he gets back. So it'll be a longer recording than what the actual meeting will be.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, just wanted to let you know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Albert, you're all set.
All right, Joe, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to call West Warwick Pension Board meeting to order on July 20th, 2020 at 19:40 hours. We do have a quorum of Michelle, Helene, Ralph, myself. Tracy is also here as our clerk secretary. Next thing on the agenda is review and approval of prior meeting minutes from June 8th, 2020. Does anybody have any questions on those minutes? No comment or any questions on the minutes from June 8th? Okay, hearing none. We'll go on to the next item on the agenda.
Albert, you have to you have to make a motion. Someone has to make a motion to approve and second.
Okay, that's right. Sorry, Tracy. Thanks.
That's okay.
Need a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from last session.
Second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to approve the minutes from June 8th, 2020. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item D is review of Rockland and Clearbrook monthly expenses and portfolio status for the previous month. All right. Okay, Rockland is and the only thing I have for Rockland is May 1st through May 31st. I have a beginning balance of $36,926,042.52. Oh, can't read. Market value on May 31st, 2020, 38,040,746 and looks like 5 cents. The change in account value was a plus of $1,373,644.05. Year to date, our increase from the beginning of the year to this May 31st is increase of $649,086.20. I don't have one for June on Rockland. I believe that probably hasn't come in yet for Tracy, or she would have had it here. On Clearbrook, I have May and June. In May, let's see if I can read this one. Total plan is $438,882. This is as of May 31st, 2020. Stuff that people usually like to read. I can't, the black is so unreal. I can't see that. Ending in May 31st, 2020, for 1 month percentage is 3.5, 3 months, 1%. Year to date is minus 2.7. So that's Clearbrook for May 30, ending as of May 31st. Clearbrook for June 2020. Oh, this one I can read. Okay, as of June 30th, 2020, total plan is $44,521,520. The total fixed income is $13,030,919. Total cash is Citizens Select Prime Money Market is $3,027,774. Ending June 30th, 2020, for 1 month, the percentage is 2.1, 3 months, 13.1, year to date, minus 0.6. So increased a little bit better than last month. Sorry, the previous month.
Hey, Al,
Yes,
I'd like to make a point, since we have the June 30th report. You know, our contract agreement with them is, with Clearbrook, is that they try to, get us 7%. And,
right.
So the year to date, which would have been the whole fiscal year, we earned 5.5%. So we keep falling short of the 7% that we're supposed to be trying to achieve here.
You're correct. We've noticed that before. I haven't been able to, Helene, I wanted to talk with you on that information that you had gotten while you were on vacation the last time. You were going to look up a few things. We haven't been able to talk and go over that because that, I think, ties in with this. Am I correct?
A little bit.
All right.
I mean, we pay fees every time. We pay fees directly to them every time they open or close a brokerage account. Plus, we also pay fees to the brokerage account that they opened or closed. So we pay fees twice. But that, that might make maybe a 0.5% difference. So it's still that they're kind of underperforming.
Tracy,
Yes.
do you have phone numbers for these people so that I can try and call them during the week?
I can send you John Cheshire's email, and it usually does have their phone number. Yep, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, if you can send me that, I will either email them or have them call me, and I'll talk to them and see if we can touch base on this and see where we stand. And because if I remember correct, in the original agreements long before I got on, they make adjustments and amendments to the system as needed without our permission. But I want to see what he has to say about some of the stuff here, especially with the COVID-19 issues that have popped up. And see what he has to say about that.
Okay, Al, they don't need our permission because they're under contract with us to perform. So
Right.
we're relying on their expertise.
That's correct.
So they don't need our permission. What they
I know
need to
that.
do is to do a good job at it. And
Right,
you
that's
know,
what I want to ask him about.
and that's I mean, if I'd like to know, for example, why can't they invest in the same thing that the MERS system is investing in? The MERS system is doing better than we are. So, you know, that information is available, what MERS is invested in. Why can't they invest in that stuff, you know?
I will ask the question.
I mean, at least if we can't get into MERS, maybe we can at least do as well.
I'm making notes right now, Helene.
What are you doing?
Okay, anything else?
No, that's all.
Anybody else? Okay, hearing nothing on item D, Rockland and Clearbrook, monthly expenses and portfolio. We'll go to the next item on the agenda is E, discussion action regarding payments of bills. The first one is Nyhart. 1A is, this one here was tabled from last month because it was a question as to what it covered. And there is an email here. It should be in your packet. That explains there's actually two parts for that one bill, which is in the amount of $1,365. First part was reconciliation of review of benefits paid from the trust from 7/1/2019 to 6/30/2020 plan year, which related to COLA update listings and the disability consent research that was requested in February on who was involved in communication on review of the judgment. The disability research was received by them from the town in February. So it does the COLA updating and then the disability consent research. So that was from the previous one. Item E1B, which is also Nyhart. That invoice number is 0160044. Actuary service for May of 2020 and return of contributions for Warwick and McCullen. They're 2.3 hours, amount is $500. Total hours for both invoices is 8.10. Total amount billed by Nyhart is $1,865.00. Just for a note, item E1A, which is the one with table from last month, that invoice 0157798 is the amount of $1,365. Any communications on that or anything? Hearing none, looking for a motion.
Okay, I'd like to make a motion that we approve items E1A and E1B as presented.
Motion's been made. Motion's been made. I need a second.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded for item E1, A and B, NIHA Corporation. Total amount of $1,865.00. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Opposed? Motion carries. Item F, discussion action regarding death benefit applications for approval. First one is Kenneth Hodgkins, fire dispatcher, date of death is 4/9/2020. Survivor is Susan Hodgkin. Her monthly amount is $1,935.70. Just in case there's any questioning, last month we did the one-time benefit for her is what we did, just to get her that, because these figures weren't in and there was a question about on how to figure Kenneth's the monthly amount for her, because he's a civilian and they've had him as a firefighter, but we got that straightened out and showed them the language in the contracts. Any discussion?
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the death benefit to Susan Hoskin for $1,935.70.
Second the motion.
That's a monthly amount. All in favor? That was motion made, seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion carries. Item G, discussion and action regarding pension applications for acknowledgement of receipt. First one is Paul Bertrand, Department of Public Works, 7/1/2020. And the second application that we have is Paul Souza, Department of Public Works, 6/28/2020. These are two just applications to receive.
I'd like to make a motion that we accept these applications.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded. Item G's 1 and 2, Paul Bertrand and Paul Souza to accept their applications for pension. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Right.
Item H is public comment. I see 2 people on the phone. And the rest of the board, don't see anybody else in the public, but anybody that's listening, any questions or any comments? Okay, hearing none. Open for adjournment.
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
I second the motion.
Motion made and seconded to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passed. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night and stay safe.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, Al, are
Yes,
we gonna meet in person soon? I mean, we're only getting 60 cases of COVID a day in this state.
The problem with meeting in person is the number of people that she's opened up. Even now in this small area, if we have a meeting back at the town hall and everybody shows up and fills up the space when we, more than the number of people that she has allowed. So until that's a venue where that she's opens it back up to where we can have, say, 50, 60 people, if that should happen, we have to keep doing it this way.
Oh, this is terrible.
Oh,
Okay.
I know, but at least we're getting some stuff done and getting people getting their death benefits and so forth.
Yeah, that's about all we're doing though. Gee, we're paying the bills. That's about it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff we need to go over, and some of it's going to be detailed, and there's more and more keeps adding. So those meetings are going to be really long when we do have, especially the executive session, and we haven't even touched the redraft, and that's had 3 new contracts. So that's gonna be first.
I know.
We have to go backwards on
Albert,
that.
can I interrupt for a second? Can I ask
Sure.
a question? It's Tracy.
Yeah.
Why could we just hold an executive session? So then maybe if we got stuff resolved, we could put it on an agenda. Or you think that would still be too much to discuss in Zoom if it was an open meeting after you guys talked about it in exec session?
What do you think of covering an executive session, Tracy? Because there's so much that's on the table.
Right, but meaning we could meet in person for that and start eliminating some stuff now. You don't think so yet?
Okay.
And not have the open meeting, like just do an exec session
Right.
and then, a different week and then, hold the meeting still on Zoom now.
I don't think it's, I'll check with Chris, but as far as I know, I don't think you have to have your executive session the same night or same day as your meeting.
No, you don't.
As far as I know, I don't think that's a requirement.
Right. It's just that any decisions that come out of that executive session have to be put into an agenda. And you have to reaffirm the decisions, right?
Right. Yeah, we have to close it. We have to close the minutes, and we have to seal the minutes and any votes, if there was any votes taken. That's correct.
Right.
And at
So-
in those meetings, we'll have to have the lawyer there, just so that, because some of the stuff is, we got so much stuff to talk. I think, right, I mean, we can try to get some items on it just to get caught up. We got such a backlog, it's unreal.
Yeah. So I think we should try to schedule one and, and make sure that everybody can be there at the time we schedule it,
All right, so I'll see what we can come up with. I'll talk with Tracy and we'll send out an email and pick a date and a time. See if I'll make sure it's okay to do this in person. If it is, we'll go to the town hall and do that.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks.
thank you. I'll let you know.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Welcome. Joe, we're all set.
All right, Al, have a good night. I'm gonna shut this down.
You too, stay safe.
Thanks.
Good night, Chief.
Good night.